Hi guys, and welcome to Lizzie Dean Makes. I'm Lizzie Dean, and this is the channel where we make, mend and grow our way to a big life on a small budget. Hi guys, welcome to Lizzie Dean Makes. Today we are making a beetroot chutney. This is for the Christmas hampers that I'm doing. So beetroots is something that my father-in-law is really into, and I had a bumper crop last week of my rainbow beetroots. So I've actually only got 180 grams of the beetroot that I grew. So the recipe calls for more than that, so I'm going to supplement that with some store-bought vacuum packed cooked beetroot, but I will be using all of the rainbow beetroot that I grew in the garden. So the recipe that I'm making is it's not mine. I will link the video and the blog post that goes with the recipe that I'm using, but it calls for 400 grams of beetroot. So I'm using 180 grams of my rainbow beetroot and 250 grams of store-bought, which roughly comes to about 400 grams. We need 250 ml of water, 400 ml of cider vinegar, 50 ml of balsamic vinegar, 400 grams of sugar, 5 millilitres of ground cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of fresh ginger paste. So I couldn't get any ginger paste, so I am going to add some pureed fresh ginger, which is a bit of a pain in the bum. But I went through the whole of Sainsbury's and they definitely didn't have any fresh ginger paste, so that's what I'm having to do. I have got the dishwasher going now, which you can probably hear in the background, even though I've put my little directional microphone on. That is sterilising the jars that I'm going to be using to pot this up. So the recipe takes about 60 minutes cooking time, but then you have to keep cooking it beyond the 60 minutes until you can pull a wooden spoon through it, and it will leave an empty trail at the bottom of the pan that will then slowly fill back in. So it needs to get to that sort of consistency where it's thickened up enough that when you pull the wooden spoon through it, it doesn't automatically fill in the gap behind it. It needs to leave a trail. That's when you know it's ready. So I am going to be cooking this alongside our dinner, which we're having a jambalaya. So I'm going to be doing both things at the same time. I'm going to put the camera up looking down at the stove area, and I'm just going to crack on. I hope you enjoy this video. This is for the Christmas hampers, so there is going to be more recipes for the Christmas hampers. I'll put my big bumper list here. We are doing this year chili jam, beetroot chutney, which is today's video. We're going to be doing a raspberry and other, we've got gooseberries, blackberries, all foraged or grown in our own garden jam, so mixed fruit jam. We're going to be making Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. I bought some huge bags of crazy jelly beans, all different shapes and sizes, from the pound shop. That was from I can't remember the name of it. I'll find out for you when we do the Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. But we're basically packaging them up to look like Harry Potter beans. We're going to be making chocolates, so I've got a whole bunch of silicone moulds with emojis and love hearts and all sorts of cool silicone moulds. So we're going to be doing chocolates. We're going to be doing sugar mice. That's one that I'll probably be doing with Ruby and Danielle, who you've met in some previous videos. That's my best friend and her daughter. And we'll be doing sugar mice, which is what I used to do with my mum when I was at primary school age, and we did them at Bradwell Primary School, which was the first primary school I went to at some point. But yeah, it's a traditional Christmas activity, making sugar mice, so I'm going to enjoy that a lot. I'm also going to be making brandy butter, which we always used to make with my mum at Christmas to go in the school teacher hampers that we used to make. So hamper making is a big tradition in my family. We are also going to be making oat cakes, sort of Scottish oat cakes to go with cheese. We're going to be making bath salts, and then I'm making a it's labelled as a miracle eye cream, this recipe, but it's basically an essential oils balm, like the cool balm and the heat balm and the bruise balm and the various other balms, relaxation balms and things that I've made, calm balm. But this one is specifically for stretch marks and under the eyes, that sort of thing. And it's got vitamin E oil and carrot seed oil and coffee oil and whatever, the rosehip oil is the fourth one. So I'm going to be doing those with rhubarb lard, and then we're also going to do some tinted lip balms, beeswax and coconut oil again, but some tinted and flavoured lip balms. So I have just found some Prosecco flavouring in Sainsbury's. We're probably going to do some pink champagne lip balm to go in the Christmas hampers as well. And then I've got, they were on offer in Sainsbury's for 50p, so I'm not going to make them. I'm just going to repackage them because I want the jars for other things. So I'm going to take them out of the jars that they were in, but they were 50p a jar for mulling spice tea bags in Sainsbury's at the moment on special offer. So I've bought 8 jars and I'm going to take the tea bags out and repackage those up so that I can use the little glass jars that they're in, because they are ideal size for some of the things that we are going to be making. And we're also going to make some miniature bath bombs and some sugar scrub and some soap. So that is the full and comprehensive list of Christmas hampers videos that are coming your way between now and Christmas. So that's quite a lot, but today's video is going to be the beetroot chutney. I will link the video that I found for the recipe and the blog post that goes with it down below in the description box, but I hope you enjoy.